Good Tuesday morning. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Thousands of residents in southwest Virginia are still without power after several inches of snow fell through parts of the region. Appalachian Electric Power is reporting on their site this morning that just over 9,000 residents remain without electricity. A boil water notice has been issued for some residents in Buchanan County, Virginia. Public Service Authority issued the advisory in areas in Fletcher's Ridge, Stinson Ridge, Rockhouse Branch Road, and parts of Hurricane Creek. Residents in those areas being urged to boil their water for 1 minute before drinking it or cooking with it. Kingsport woman involved in a single vehicle crash this past week in Johnson City has died. 18-year-old Sheridan Edwards was a passenger in a car that crashed on Knob Creek Road in Johnson City on February 14th. She died at Johnson City Medical Center on Sunday from injuries she sustained in that crash. City of Kingsport is conducting a census. This includes county residents who were annexed into the model city over the past year. Most of those new residents are in the areas of Colonial Heights, North Kingsport, Fall Creek, and the Tri-Cities Crossing area. Residents in these areas will receive a letter in the next few days asking several questions. This is City Planner Ken Weems.
The Kingsport's annual special annexation census, and it's a way that we get a firm idea of just how many people are in the annexation areas so we can provide maximum efficiency of services to the areas.
All responses will be strictly confidential. Kingsport is hoping that its population has reached over 50,000. Unicoi County leaders concerned about proposed federal spending cuts and the effects that it will have on the county school system. President Obama is proposing a 2013 federal budget that would eliminate Section 8002 of the spending plan, which spreads $67 million in funding across almost 240 school districts in the U.S. and affects around 2 million students in 2012, including those in Unicoi County. Kingsport leaders got to take their first look at plans for a proposed $3.5 million upgrade to J. Fred Johnson Stadium in Kingsport. Board of Mayor and Alderman was presented with the idea by the Board of Education. It calls for the addition of 1,800 seats in the upper deck structure, more restrooms, a new press box, handrails for the existing 3,600-seat grandstand, and an elevator tower. Construction could get underway this summer, be completed in time for the fall football season. No action was taken on the matter and is expected to be discussed further. New solar panel technology is now in use at the Piney Flats Food City. In 2009, the grocery chain implemented a comprehensive conservation objective across their entire company. Last year, Food City debuted several new energy-saving concepts in their new store plan designs. Auditions for Johnson City's Got Talent will be held next week at Carver Recreation Center. Robin DeMona, City Parks and Recreation Services manager, says if you've got talent, they're looking for you.
This is our third year, and we are just looking for any kind of talent at all. It could be, father-daughter act. It could be just someone who's going to be a magician and wants to show that talent. It's kind of a variety.
You can call and schedule an audition. They will be held February 27th, 28th, and 29th. Virginia government will spend millions more than Governor Bob McDonnell proposed for community care of the disabled, bear a greater share of payments into the underfunded state pension system, and provide moderate relief for local school districts. Internal Revenue Service warning folks about some tax scams. IRS spokesman Dan Boone says, above all, always remember that if a deal sounds too good to be true, then it probably is.
Probably the biggest type of scam we see is the email, and we want to remind folks that the IRS does not initiate contact with taxpayers by email.
Another common scam involves tax preparers who have been known to skim off their clients' refunds or who charge inflated fees for services. I'm Dwayne Nelson. Have yourself a great Tuesday.